Hi.
How are you? Any situation or anything that you're going through that you don't like in life, anything that makes you feel bad, or anything that sounds or feels like a trial, is part of your higher self that you're not accepting at this time. You're walking on holy ground. Everywhere is holy ground. You're walking on it, but you're putting up your own tent over this holy ground. And you're burning some incense that smells like something you don't like. And now this ground that you stepped out into, which you think is something bad or something not the way you wish it is really the holy ground that you're putting your own odor, your own taste, your own flavor to it, the flavor that you don't like. So you're saying that this place here doesn't have a good flavor, doesn't have a good taste. But in reality, it's your higher self with your perfume. You're walking on holy ground. Just put your tent down. Take your tent down. And taste the reality of what is. There is no bad thing, there's no bad place, there's no bad situation, there's no uncomfortable place that your soul could step into. There's only your limited self that you could put onto this place, which is your higher self, and sparkle it with your own flavor, which, if it's very limited and complicated and not understood, well, then you're putting this flavor on something that's incredible. It's like going on vacation in a Club Med with a bad cold and saying, wow, this place feels terrible. But the place in itself is a beautiful place. It's where you are in your head. It's where you are with your feelings. That's what turns a place into a bad place. That's what makes it a dream. Because without your tent and your bad odored incense that you carry inside this tent that you keep putting up on holy grounds everywhere, all there is God. All there is perfection. All there is your higher self. That's why to some people you'll meet somebody on the street, and to some people this person will be an amazing person, but to other people they'll say, I don't like this guy's face, I don't like this guy, I don't like his attitude. But this guy, if you would know him, you would probably love him. But you're bringing your tent and you're putting him in your tent, and you're burning your bad smelling incense in this tent, and now you're looking at him and you say, this guy stinks. Take your tent down, your tent of perception. Take it down. Get rid of your perfume and just be in eternity, awake in infinity. Everything out there is your higher self. If something is out there, in reality, it just is. There's nothing out there. It's because you're in something. You're in a belief. And from a belief, you could say there's out there, but there's no out there. There's only within your tent of bad perceptions. So take your tent down and be free. That's knowing God. That's knowing there's one presence. Right now it's raining and it's gray and it's cold and it's windy. And a few weeks ago it was 30 degrees and sunny. So people will say, wow, what a lousy day, what a bad day, what a great day. No. This day will make the flowers blossom. This day will make the trees grow. This day will produce water in the ground that will quench our thirst. These are great days. These are good hair days. These are growing days. There's no bad days. Just because we don't understand how the universe functions doesn't mean that this is good and that's bad. All there is good. We just don't understand the process. We don't understand God from our tent. But if we take the tent down, we're one with God, then we'll understand. So oneness is the most important thing that you'll ever know, you'll ever learn, because this oneness will keep you awake in any dream. And all we are is travelers from dream to dream. So go out there, meet your higher self. Don't be afraid. Just don't take your tent. Be free. Have an amazing day, because it is. No matter where you are. Just make a hole in the tent, look outside, and what's out there, don't be afraid. That's you. Because what you see out there that makes you afraid is the interior of your tent with a little hole in it peeking through the blue sky. And you see part of the tent. So what you see is a piece of beautiful sky surrounded by ugly tent, by the smelling incense. And you think that blue sky is wrapped in ugliness and stinkiness. Take your tent down and you'll understand what I mean. God is the only presence. There's nothing to fear. Once your tent is down, you're free. Dare to do it. Your higher self is waiting with open arms to hold you out there, to catch you. You'll never be alone. Have an amazing day.